So welcome back to this Thursday. I'm glad that y'all came out with us on Thursday instead of Tuesday this week because why? I was out of town and this is our Halloween special. So I hope y'all got y'all costumes on and y'all ready to talk about shit. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel, Talks with Tone and Teena. Make sure you like our page on Facebook, Talks with Tone and Teena. Okay. And let's get the fuck into it.
Okay, Joel is on here. He said hello.
Hey Joel, you got your costume on? What you going for Halloween?
Monifa is on here. Monifa said hello, Tone and Teena, and my entire LT3 plus suit. I love y'all. Thank you, Monifa.
Hey, bro. No, Monifa from.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the questions. If y'all can see my costume, I'm an angel. Of course, that's true too. I just want to give you a huge shout out for helping family in need, and incidentally I ran into that young lady today in Target and she wanted to thank you once again, so I really appreciate that.
Antonio always come through.
Antonio definitely always come through. Matthew is on here. Hello Matthew.
Hey Matthew.
Anyway,
again, don't tell my daddy that you see your head.
First or second or third or fourth of all, I want to shout out Sue, my daughter, because she revamped our set just for tonight.
Sue did this?
Yeah, you think I did this shit?
I did.
The only thing is...
See, we need her back on the payroll, girl.
The only thing is, we had like an orange
Sue, come
LED.
back and work for free.
So the LED light is not working.
You put the batteries on?
Yeah, and I pushed that. The button is on, but is that the only way to it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the only thing.
I don't know nothing about it.
So anyway.
I was out of time.
Hey, sweethearts, Matthew. Why y'all don't bring me on the show? Bill, you can come on the show if we are discussing something that we feel like...
Well, first of all, Bill, when you start, my costume is these nuts. I'm not sure whether you can make it on.
You can come when we have something relevant to...
These nuts worthy.
And Cherie has made it on here. Hey, Cherie.
Hey, Cherie.
Okay, so our first question is... we going. This is like a sensitive topic. The first question, and then we'll move on to other things. So it's about getting like your affairs in order in the event of a death, an illness, you know, something that you can't speak for yourself anymore, and things of that nature. Sometimes people don't do that, and then it leaves, like, if they have children, it leaves them to like make painful decisions. It may leave them the burden of like trying to get a funeral together.
Also may leave the burden of who's going to make the, as in he might have a long-term girlfriend who feels like she should make the decisions. He might got kids that ain't never been around and now they coming up.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different scenarios.
You might want to say what you want.
Definitely. And then in the event if you're not dead, like Tone said, you could have lived with your girlfriend for 20 years and you get sick and you can't speak for yourself. And your girlfriend, of course, she's been with you for half of your life. She wants to do one thing, but then here comes your kids. That
or ex-wife
or wife
wife
just
these
haven't
days
seen or been
your
with,
bitch in any capacity.
You could have been married to her back when y'all were 20 and then y'all just went y'all separate ways, and she still has rights. So
what you make on?
Then here she comes saying I don't want to do what the girlfriend wants to do. So the topic, so the first question is like, do you feel like you have your affairs in order as it pertains to like your will, a living will, an advance directive, like if you want to be like resuscitated,
yeah, because it's not always about money.
Intubated is so many different things. Right. Would you like to go into a nursing home if you couldn't care for yourself, or would you like to stay home and just have like a home health aide? Like there's so many different. Dewanda made it to our Halloween special. My sister.
Teena, taste this. You don't want to switch.
Should I drink out of Tone?
Girl, you done sucked the dick for two. Go. The alcohol gonna kill it, bitch. Go.
Should I drink out of Tone's glass?
The alcohol gonna kill it, bitch. Go.
I'm scared to drink out of Tone's glass.
Go on, taste it.
It tastes good. What's that to you?
Teena made that. Did you want that instead of what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, now you ain't scared to drink out the tongue. You see how this bitch work? You see how she operate?
I get it.
Thank you, Sia.
My nerves.
Okay, so we're talking about that. Hey Tracy, you just made it in. Antonio answered the first question.
We're not wasting no liquor around here.
Bill said he'll bring our ratings up.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, Mika is on here. Mika.
Hey, Mika.
An ATO transplant from DC.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Mika. Okay, Bill. Antonio said I have a long living will and a $250,000 life insurance policy.
Don't say that out loud,
I was
Antonio.
gonna say Antonio.
You know how many bitches gonna be on here saying Antonio? They gonna be getting
What's your last name?
right. You gonna have a lot of waves in your messages.
He said I'm getting my kids' policies too. That's another thing. Like, you know, people don't think that. I mean, you know, you hope that a child doesn't die, and knock on wood, the mother and the father go before the child. But things happen. So in that situation. Oh, okay. Sue say turn this light off.
Oh yeah, it's way better, more spooky.
Okay, in that situation, I feel like children do. You know, as soon as you know how the Gerber, they send you that Gerber thing. It used to be in the TV guide. The Gerber little pull out.
Oh yeah.
You send that with a quarter or $1 money on.
$1 a month.
I'm telling my age.
That shit used to be the circular. It works. It's still active.
Yeah, and you can, depending on the policy, you can get cash off of it if you need it or whatever.
See it?
So how long have you had the policy? Like as old as Jaquan is? 20 what? 7?
Tag, I ain't get to tag Tia. Hold up.
Okay, so that Gerber in the
I'm not
penny
gonna start it
saver,
over, but
that works.
It say like you can.
She still got a policy for her oldest son, who is and he's 27 now, and she's had it since then.
Brevard is on here.
Hey, Brevard.
I ran into Brevard last Tuesday at Taco Tuesday at San Antonio's.
Brevard be on the motherfucking scene.
Brevard be outside. She's an empty nester. Both of her girls have moved away.
Oh, you could really be outside.
And
now.
she be outside. Daryl has entered. Daryl was looking for us Tuesday. He said, "What time y'all starting?"
Daryl.
Tone was in New Orleans partying with her cousin.
And I had a fabulous time.
So,
go on
thanks,
the swamp
Daryl.
tour. Y'all gotta go on the swamp
Tracy
tour.
said they still have Gerber. It comes on my timeline now.
Well, I'm gonna say this. My mother is one of those people who she got insurance on you before she got health insurance. She got life insurance on you. Mm-hmm. She had life insurance on. My mother was the type of person that go broke because she paying all these fucking premiums. So she really stressed the need for life insurance, health insurance, any type of coverage. Nita didn't play them games. So like, unfortunately, when my daughter passed, she had insurance because my mother did it before she even was pushed out. My mother had it. Mm-hmm. I kind of did the same thing. I had life insurance. Retirement plans, all that shit set in my 20s to this day. Now I done spent some of it. I might die broke, but I had it. I'm gonna be buried. The motherfucker gonna be able to bury me definitely. I have a little change left because I never left the life insurance.
But you know, when my uncle died, Uncle Bobby had everything done, like down to the picture, and he wanted.
So he set everything. That's perfect. That's how it should go. That way, it's no confusion.
Now let me ask you this:
the mausoleum that he's in, that was paid off back in the 80s.
Wow.
Let me ask you this: did he have anything in writing about if he went to the hospital, do not resuscitate, all that type of stuff?
Yeah, because. You know, when he died, he had a lot going on.
Why you didn't get my boomerang when I was drinking?
So, like,
give me a boomerang while I'm drinking.
He didn't want to be resuscitated. Like, he was ready to go.
Right.
Can y'all take drinks at the same time?
So
take your drink now. Take your drink.
So we respected his wishes. You know what I'm saying? Just like with my father, when he passed, he didn't want a service. He didn't want nothing. Like, he was in hospice. He was like, I just want to die.
And so do you feel like that made things easier for the family? That it was all spelled out. Nobody had to argue.
Well, his girlfriend still didn't follow his wishes.
See, I was about to say that people still have a hard time. People think that everybody is the same and everybody wants the same things.
Well, not only that, people also think that death is about them. It's not about you. It's about the deceased.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like like my grandmother, who she already had a DNR. She came back to life. My aunt had them resuscitate her. We got to fighting and cussing her out, saying no, she didn't want that. And literally, when my grandmother woke up, she cussed my aunt out and went the fuck back out. She was like, "Who the fuck woke me back? I said I did not want yada yada yada." She cussed my aunt out and she went back out.
Yeah,
so
selfish on the
so it's really family. And we kept telling her it's not about you. She's like, "I'm not ready to say goodbye yet." She's ready to say farewell.
Right.
So you gotta respect what she wants.
Okay. Next thing is, Miss Brevard said her mom had all her stuff in order when she passed away. Takia said she has the Gerber baby.
Damn, the Gerber.
She's had that for her son since birth, and now they're 14 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Tess has finally entered.
Bitch, where you been for 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Going to bed at 7:30? Like, what the fuck?
Tracy said she's writing her shit out
Tracy, write it out, girl.
because, you know, she has 4 kids. And I feel like, it could, even if you have 2 kids, it could be possibly a problem. But I feel like the more kids or the more people involved, the more drama that it could possibly be.
Especially if you have multiple kids with multiple
Wait a minute.
personalities.
Fanta, where the hell you been?
Where you been?
Fanta is down in Houston, running it up with them thick old hips.
Period. Fanta, we got to get to Houston if you got to show us around.
And Lauren has entered.
Hey, Lauren.
Lauren was on
Creasy, sit down.
put on come to do your mask, Kanye. Lauren was on the podcast earlier. Lauren, I was running around. I gotta catch the replay.
Yeah.
Tone, we need to cut Sakila out. She on here tonight.
Keela, we have you been, sis?
Hi, Lauren.
Kanye. Trish is
You're not supposed to say this is Creasy.
Yay.
This is Yay.
That's Yay. Trish is on here, our big sister from Detroit.
Hey, Trish, congratulations on that promotion, girl.
Yeah, super congrats, Trish. Send me
Trish be making that
Send
moolah.
me
You hear
Christmas
me?
gift, sis.
She be traveling making that moolah.
And tell Dana we said hi
Hey,
to.
yes, I haven't seen Dana or heard of Dana in about a year or two.
So I said, Tess said yes. I get to go to bed early, but she said Raphael been holding it down. He been watching us.
Okay, but Raphael hasn't been commenting.
I'm
You gotta
definitely-
be giving you
Lauren,
extra producer
As soon
feedback.
as I get up in the morning, that's the first thing on my agenda. Watching you on that podcast, and I'll share it to my page as well.
All right.
There's so much going on over here tonight. William Proctor, Will, why you not over here at the live show?
And we was
It's
asking
only
about
women
you.
over here.
We've been
No
asking
men.
you about you for the last hour. Where have you been?
It's some.
You don't want me to talk about yesterday, so I'm just going to keep quiet about
It's
that.
some hoes in this house, Will. It's like, let me stop. I said that just for him because he liked to show off like that.
But she said it proper. There's some hoes in this house, Will.
It is depending on your occupation.
Akila said
Right.
she's been sick, so she hasn't been able to make it.
Okay, well, Keila, we'll
Akila,
take that.
You've been sick,
I'm
but I'm
glad
just
you're
saying
feeling
you've been
better.
posting all them selfies. Your phone is still working. What you talking about?
Teena stole my boo.
Why would you say that?
Because I feel like if you could post a selfie, you could watch us. Give us our problems.
Oh my god.
Keila, you know she don't
So
play that shit.
we're gonna move on. We talked about.
Feel free to still comment.
If you wanna, if you feel like, or if you have a story about if somebody didn't have a will in your family and somebody passed and then the family got to fighting, we want to hear that.
Please tell us if they showed their ass at the hospital or whatever. I would love to hear the story.
Somebody at the door. Come in. Oh,
Somebody locked it, actually, sorry.
all right.
Now you
So-
gotta come in from the fucking set.
Ah!
Hey, baby boy! We was
Hello.
looking for you.
Wear your costume.
That's the
Okay, that's right. That's right. Come right here.
And you are?
Who are you?
Introduce yourself.
You a robber? You a killer? Or
You the
robber?
purge?
Yeah.
You a
The
robber?
purge.
You yeah.
Everybody got great costumes, I swear.
All right.
Is that
So,
my boo?
No, that's the purge.
Alex, why you trying to take off my friends? Hold the fuck up. What's going on? Hold the fuck up. I'm Regina George. Alex, I'm Regina George.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
girls are
I'm Katie.
Why you
know Katie takes over.
You All right, Bill. Good night. Gina has entered. Hello,
Hey,
Gina.
Gina.
Okay, so our next.
Damn, that was quick, Bill.
We did the whole funeral services. Our next question is the statement. Hello, studio audience. Okay, the statement is: do you feel that a relationship only works if the man is more into the woman than the woman is into the man?
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if the woman is more into the man, depending on the woman, not every woman, but depending on the woman, that woman can get overly obsessed, stalker like. Like it just seems like when the woman is more into the man, she get that. Why the fuck you ain't called me? Where you been? I'ma show
She
where
gets
the fuck you
overbearing
show.
and she
Yes,
gets what
niggas
is that
do that
called?
too.
Nagging.
Niggas do that. Okay, but it's the catch-22 because when niggas do it, they stalking you.
It's cool when they do it.
No,
it's a
it
problem
ain't.
when I do it. Fuck 'em.
It's not. Because when a nigga's overly obsessed, it feel like he about to kill you or you going to be on cold case files or some shit. Ivy Discovery, that scares me too. A woman that probably scared of men. But I feel like a woman. Oh, number two. I'm a skip
You
past
drunk,
that.
baby?
No, just tipsy.
Tia making him drink.
No,
Let me
because
drink mine and get another one,
because
Tia.
I don't know how to explain that first one, so I'm gonna let that go. But the second one for the men, it's more like the women assume a lot of
You want a
shit.
drink? Go ahead.
It's in the refrigerator. The women
There's some
assume
cups right there on the microwave.
when a man is not that into you. Sorry for the cliche, but it seems like the woman puts more of an effort.
Just say a woman
doing
be acting pressed.
Yeah, she doing the most. And when a man is,
And I feel like anytime it's a,
it kind of feels like the woman
if
playing
it's
herself.
uneven, it's super like you come across as pressed, and then that makes the person.
That's what I'm saying.
It makes them turned off.
It feel like she's
It got to be reciprocal.
yeah, but it feel like she's doing the most.
Start
when
getting
he's
y'all
not doing it.
dictionaries out too. Our regular day is Tuesday. Start getting y'all dictionaries out because y'all went to DC public school just for when I use certain words, so they can
For your vernacular.
so they can know. They went to DCPS.
Okay, so do you?
Stop watching.
Okay, no, they won't.
But do you think that? You think that men should be more pressed with a woman?
I don't think
Because that's what we're talking about. Who's more pressed for who?
Okay, I don't like the word press, and I don't think anybody should be pressed for anybody. I'm gonna use Alex's word. Passionate.
Alex.
Passionate.
I love that word.
I don't know about that, Alex.
But I feel like
That's a cute word.
I feel like it should be even. Okay, sometimes
It's
you
never even.
Okay, but sometimes
Never.
sometimes you may show a little where I'm acting super like, oh, I'm all on you this week, and you may be all on me the next week. But
that.
if I feel like you always go off of a person's energy. You never go off of their words because they can say anything out of their mouth.
And they do.
Go off of their energy, how they're acting.
Okay, so let me give you a scenario.
Mhm.
So I meet Junebug at the club.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Gina said once a guy knows that you're on him, he
Happy hour.
starts acting less pressed.
Yes, that's true. I feel like a man
Not all
wants
the time.
but I do feel like the man
I always
wants to
have a
chase.
sniffing behind me.
Yeah, but the man wants to chase. So even when the ones that you act, bitch, you don't really act pressed over nobody. But even the ones that you really like, you don't feel like the chase was gone. Like after you start acting like you like them, they fall back a little bit.
No.
Okay,
No.
so I got a scenario for
No.
you. I got a scenario for you.
Two can play that game.
You at happy hour. You meet Junebug. Junebug feeling.
How do you look?
Junebug cute as a motherfucker. He all your type. He the young Ice Cube type girl
She
that
said
you love.
why his name got to be
Junebug make me think he don't have no front.
Junebug make me think he from
Junebug
Memphis.
might not have a job, but
Junebug sound like
Junebug
he
got
from
his
Memphis.
front.
Yeah, yeah.
He got his fronts, but he might not have a job.
Does they go? Does they go?
I mean, he got grills.
I'm not interested.
Junebug got
If he
grills.
got grills, I'm not interested.
Ice Cube
And he
with
better
grills.
have a low cut season too.
He got a low cut season.
Okay.
Okay, so you start liking Junebug. Junebug start liking you, but you start liking him a little more, and then he falls back. Do you feel like this? Because this is where women go wrong. Do you feel like you should go a little stronger with that?
Okay, I have two parts to this.
Okay.
Because for one, I feel like nowadays in today's climate, everybody's into playing games. You know, everybody's into doing.
Really?
Yes. Everybody's into doing one thing.
She said today's climate, everybody is into playing games.
Okay, you're not going to fully act the way you want to act because you're trying to see how she's going to
gonna
act.
act, she gonna act,
And then if she doesn't do this, then you're going to feel like, well, she not. I don't like that. I don't play games. I'm just very direct and straightforward. And I don't want nobody playing games with me. Because when you just said Junebug fell back, now are you going to come on stronger? Okay, because Junebug could purposely be falling back to see if you're going to come on stronger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some people play games or everybody got something in their mind. Well, if a woman does this, then that means that, and that's not always what it means.
It's never what it means.
So if he fell back, then bitch, I'm gonna fall all the way off the cliff.
Yeah.
So
If you don't talk to me today, I ain't gonna talk to you for a week.
Right.
I don't know if that's
Right.
playing games. I don't know if that's making you press with me. But for me, I feel like if we're on the same page and then you just disappear, bitch, you're trying to carry me. So I ain't got no motherfucking love for the bitch that's trying to carry
okay,
me.
but I will say, like me and my current friends,
So you can fuck off.
we fell off and
Yeah.
then we got back.
But that's different from falling off because of like if
we fell off. We both fell off because of ego.
Okay, bitch, that's not.
Yeah, we both fell off of.
I don't know what to
like,
say
bitch,
then.
you call me or bitch, you call me. We both fell off because of that. That's ego, right?
That is ego. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Her significant other. fell
I
off
hate that
because of
term.
ego.
Please, we not on.
Her and her SO.
We not on goddamn love.
Gotta like.
That sounds like 1982.
No, bitch, gotta like. That's all I gotta like.
But
Okay, her and
they
her
used to
SO.
say make it whoopee. Or
Yeah.
that sound like we on the 80s.
Her and her SO. Oh,
No.
I got another contestant
This-
for the
all
I
black
got
people-
another contestant for the
When
show.
you get to my age and you become an auntie, you call them my little friend.
Okay, so her little friend fell off because of ego. It was like basically, bitch, you call me, bitch, you call me.
Yeah.
And people want them called, so they fell off.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
But I ended
Was
up.
this in? Was you this age doing that fuck shit?
I was this big ass age.
Okay, was he this big
I
age?
was this big
Hey,
ass
look, that's like to be my question. Was this racist?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, it was.
Damn.
Okay, he had stuff going on and I had stuff going on, so it just, you know. It
No,
just,
that's different from you consciously not contacting this man because
I
he
feel
didn't
like-
contact you.
I feel like
I do that all the
I feel
time.
like
Okay,
we
but
did
that's
that
playing
too.
games.
That isn't
That's not
playing
playing
games. That's never talking
Well, what is
again.
it called?
No. So
I
you.
mean, I guess it is playing games, but I'm playing your game.
I don't feel like it's playing games.
But
I
a
feel like
lot of times it don't even be what you think.
It's
so.
a-
Right.
Communication.
Right.
okay, but I feel like it's a never talk again situation. Not I'm playing a game. I'm not doing it to see if you gonna call me back. I'm
So
doing
you're
it
trying to
keep
tell
it
us with a
moving.
straight face that when he didn't contact you no more, you didn't say got him in my
No,
head.
no.
You just was like, fuck this nigga. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna talk to him for real.
So
Yeah.
you weren't passionate about him. You didn't think him.
Yeah, what was
He's
the
in my
point?
bed right now, so.
So that doesn't matter. No,
It's all good.
that's not the point. That's not the point.
No.
No. Okay, while you're doing your tongue and all of that, that's not the point.
And-
The point is you wouldn't
And
want to know.
I
Exactly,
called.
because you wanted to talk to him.
I called first.
Exactly.
And I
So
said.
the-
So why we talking about this?
No. So is that playing
That
games,
is
Alex?
playing the game because you gave.
But guess what? I let 2 months go by.
So what? Who cares? That's not what time it was.
And it's not like I let
It's
it go.
no statute of limitations.
I'm so happy that we have a studio audience because this bitch comes for me when I say this shit.
What?
So I'm glad that I got
Yes, she
3
does.
motherfuckers to back me the
Yes,
fuck up.
she does.
Bitch, you're playing games.
I feel like he wasn't playing the game.
No, we wasn't. You were.
I
You
was.
were.
He did the same thing to me.
Yeah,
No, he
Who
didn't.
started it?
And
We-
you
it
lost
was
at
mu-
your own game.
No, we did the same thing. He did the same thing to me, and we did the same thing to me.
So
We
you
did the
lost
same
out
thing to
playing
each other. You can ask him.
It sounds like you're both playing games then.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
because y'all
but-
both want to be together. Why not just pick up the phone?
Period.
Okay, we eventually did.
Okay, not
Why
eventually.
is it
Okay, but so you must admit.
He's
that
watching right now.
Okay, but you were playing games initially. You both were playing games initially, right?
I don't
But
think-
then this
no,
bitch
no,
started
no.
a conversation with, I
really-
don't like
wait a
playing
minute.
games.
Listen, Tia, I don't think we was playing games. I think it was just.
Hey, girl.
Oh my God!
Who is that?
Oh, I was gonna say who was that? That's gonna
Hey, boo!
And you got your mask.
She came as a
You
Mardi
just
Gras
Just get
girl.
right there.
She came as a
Move
Mardi
up
Gras
some.
girl.
Right,
And for the YouTube.
What you got
And
for
for
food?
Tree. And for the YouTube.
And that YouTube.
Mardi Gras girl.
Anywho, so let me get to the questions because y'all, you know.
Now we want to get to some questions. Because this bitch. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Boo, my old sister,
AKA.
my old sister-in-law Sharon, happy 50th
Hey,
birthday.
Sharon. Oh, happy
and
birthday.
Boo said that I was playing games.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah.
Gina said that's immature and petty.
Yeah.
Gina, you can call it immature and petty all you want.
Oh,
Oh my God!
what the fuck happened?
You okay?
I'm so glad that was off
Was
camera.
that alcohol?
I'm so glad that was off camera.
I thought it was something serious when
This why we don't be having no live studio audience and no liquor and shit.
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
Somebody got trapped up in the purse and it was in
Pocketbook.
the
This
bag.
girl fell over.
She made it worse. It wasn't even that bad.
But you got renters. You got renters.
Yes.
She got renters, Sid.
I do wait. But listen. But can y'all listen in the comments?
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Because y'all are reading into it too much. He had stuff going on and I had stuff going on. And we both just mutually drifted
I
apart.
thought we
You
went to the
said
next
it was
question.
No. You just said it was because of ego.
I'm going to get my point.
No,
But
you
wait
said
a minute.
because of ego.
I feel that ego did play a part. But it wasn't.
So how so?
How do I feel that ego played a part?
Yes.
Because when we didn't talk, like I said, he had stuff going on and I had stuff going on. When we didn't talk, it just drifted away. You know, we just drifted apart and it was basically like, you know, I ain't talk to him and he ain't talk to me. So I feel like it was ego.
So
it
after
was
your
ego
schedule
driven.
got busy.
It was ego driven, but it was not based on,
So
I'm not
y'all-
going to call you if you don't call me.
So y'all got a lot going on in y'all lives.
Yes, and then
So
and then
y'all
I
communicating
then
with each other.
I
But no, the
it
ego got to
wasn't.
come in somewhere.
But I feel like the ego played a part. Then
I feel like I know my mother, and she said, "Oh, he didn't text me. I'm not."
I'm not texting her.
Anyway, Sue, shut your mouth.
I agree, Susan. I agree.
Anyway, so I initiated contact after a while, and
After a while.
he's in my bed. So anyway, let's go. Let's go.
And that's all that matters, baby. He's here today. It's all that matters. That's all that matters, baby.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Feel free to still comment in the comments. You know we love that. We'll come back to the comments, but we're moving on to the next question.
Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. Our next question is:
Do y'all like our decorations that Jafani went out and got?
men calling their wives bro and bruh. Men calling their wives or their girlfriends, referring to them as bro and bruh. How do you feel about that?
I've never had that.
Yeah, like Cardi, like Offset, he refers to Cardi B as bro all the time, and people in the comments always have a problem with it. I talked to a younger guy, and he referred to me as bro. I was like, I'm damn near grandmother age. Please don't talk to me like
Well,
that.
I feel like if we're talking like,
What you say about that tree of Benny? So you young? Does your boyfriend call you bro?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird to me. But I do feel like, okay, well, but when I'm talking
So her, you taking a smoke break?
Yes, I am.
They doing all type of dope things.
Like I say, can the cat get on camera?
No, I'm about to say, can we do a,
Can the cat get on camera? The cat is getting ready to take herself a smoke break.
can we
Yes,
do
I am.
commission? Can
They
we
doing dope. Do
intermission?
your Judge Mathis. They doing dope fiend shit.
No, can we do an intermission so I can go
We
do
cannot.
thing shit with
We
you?
cannot.
Mention on live?
Yes. See, hey,
I'm just saying.
If Tone goes smoke, do you want to take her place, Tia?
Sure.
Okay. So you can do an intermission and Tia will sit in for you.
Okay, but I'm gonna say that. Did we get off the ego thing?
We over that.
Okay, so Tia, you come.
Okay, Tia.
Okay, y'all, let me go get my shit. I'll be right
Look at her.
back.
She likes to do drugs, y'all. Look at this shit.
Everybody wants to do drugs.
Did you say everybody wants to do drugs?
So Tia is sitting in for Tone. Okay, Tia. So how do you feel about a guy referring to his wife or his girlfriend as bro?